see me tonight, except for this table right here. This is the first time I've ever done this, so I am a bit nervous. I got a little advice from a fellow comic earlier today. He was like, look, when you get up there, the best way to calm your nerves before you get on stage is to masturbate. I didn't masturbate though, because then he told me this: if there's hecklers in the audience, don't worry about it, because more than likely they're attracted to you, whether they're man or a woman, and they want to get with you to jerk you off afterwards. Masturbating just seemed like a waste of time. A little bit about myself. I'm married, 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl. My daughter, she's 17, senior in high school right now. She's at that age where she doesn't want to go on vacation with us anymore. And that's fine. She's a pain in the ass, and that's awesome. Thanks, Keely. Right? Maybe. She's at that age she doesn't want to go on vacation with us anymore. The problem is, I have a bar downstairs in my basement, and she cannot be trusted to not throw a party. I've done everything I can. I've marked the liquor bottles, I've put tape on the cabinets. She still had parties. I had to get a little bit more creative. Sure enough, one time I came home, went downstairs into the bar, there was this little kid. He wasn't a kid, he was a teenager. Fucking teenager in my bar on the floor. He'd been there for a couple days. He was sick, pale, there was blood around. His testicles had gotten caught in a bear trap that I left out. And he was crying, but he was fine. Now my daughter has a steady boyfriend. And so I know if I leave her home, she's just going to be having sex the entire time. She begs me now, please Dad, let me stay. I promise I won't have a party. You can put all the booby traps you want if you don't believe me. So I was like, okay, can I put a trap on your vagina? Look, daughters lie to their dads. They're going to tell us that they never have sex. They wouldn't have sex. And their boyfriends are goody-goods. They wouldn't do that either. Bullshit. Bullshit. We were all at that age, and we know that those boys are going to beg and beg and beg until the girls give in, and eventually the girls are going to like it. There's nothing we can do. You know, back in the day it was great. Fathers could put chastity belts on their daughters. Can't do that anymore. Thanks a lot, fucking feminist movement. No, the only option we have is to get them on birth control early. There is another option. It's a little bit frowned upon, but the staple gun works. Kill shot. Yeah, that'll keep that fucking boyfriend out. Don't judge me. I don't know how to sew. You know, my boys, they're easier. I think the only thing my 15-year-old kid has ever done that really pissed me off is run away from home. He was about 9 or 10 and he ran away. We looked for him for hours. We couldn't find him anywhere. He was gone. Come to find out, he ran away to church. He wanted to find a family that's more godly than we were. Let me rephrase that. Find a family who's more godly, who would let him play video games and not do chores. I was pissed at him. I was like, it's freezing outside. You went outside without a jacket. You didn't bring any food. What the hell? What if a child molester picked you up? He was like, I had it covered. It's like, how did you have it covered? I brought a lightsaber. I was like, you brought a lightsaber? You think that was going to save you? I was like, no. I brought 2. My youngest, he's 10 years old. Red hair, temper of an Irishman. He doesn't have the red hair, ginger, freckled type. It's more of a copper. It's the kind of red hair that you'll still get laid when you get older. He has been all about the pussy from a very young age. I've caught him watching porn, looking at Victoria's Secret magazines. I'm so proud. I'm pretty sure he's going to have a thing for Asians, though, because when he was little, he was about 3 years old. I came in, he was on the couch watching TV. He was watching the cartoon. He was like, Dad, my penis is hard. What? Why? And he looked at me with his innocent little 3-year-old eyes and said, because I'm watching Mulan. don't want any more kids. My wife doesn't want any more kids. She actually asked me to get a vasectomy once. She was like, honey, I've had 3 kids. 2 of the childbirths I almost died in. I don't want to go back in and get my tubes tied. It's your turn. I was like, honey, I hear what you're saying. But what if there's a zombie apocalypse tomorrow and the only thing that can save the human race is my reproducing sperm? You may be too selfish to think about this, but I do every day. We went to a wedding a couple weeks ago. Beautiful wedding. The bride and groom were friends with, kind of. But I think we've been married for a long time, so I think they came to us for marital advice. The bride went up to my wife and said, what's the secret to a happy marriage? My wife said, vodka. The groom asked me for some marital advice. I was like, dude, I have no clue what to tell you. The best advice I can give you is immediately upon getting married, start referring to your wife's vagina as the briar patch. Hear me out, because when you get in trouble, and you will get in trouble often, use reverse psychology on your woman. No, honey, whatever you do, don't throw me in the briar patch. That joke sounds better if a black guy says it. I was going raised in a briar patch. I'm friends with a couple black guys now, and I use the word friend loosely. I think every white person, when they become friends with a black guy, they do the same thing. Check that off my bucket list. Everyone who knows me for my comments and shit that I put on Facebook. The random, stupid comments. I'll write this shit down all day long on whatever scratched piece of paper that I can find, and I put it on Facebook. These pocket quotes have become known as Timisms. And I'm gonna read you something. I remember my father told me as a child that babies come from the stork, and I just laughed at him because it was at that moment I realized that he has had sex with birds. She said to me, your fly is unzipped, and I was like, oh my god, how embarrassing. I am so sorry as I zipped my fly back up. But then she said, oh, don't worry, it's okay. So I unzipped them again. I asked her if she would put my nuts in her mouth, and she replied saying, fuck no. Normally I would have been offended, but I knew she had a peanut allergy. They say that humor has the ability to make someone more attractive, and I guess maybe that is the real reason I had sex with that clown. I pretended to be excited about her gift to me for Christmas, but deep down I knew that I would never use that rape whistle. I think it's okay to laugh at a child being spanked ridiculously hard by their parents at Walmart, if that child is wearing a Raiders jersey. Even though telling me tonight I'll be your naughty girl was totally inappropriate, I still felt cool as I told the homeless man no. The bottle of wine was calling my name, and so I drank the entire thing. But as I finished my last glass, I thought to myself and said, wait a second, my name isn't Arnold. I don't like wine. That was a joke. I mean, it's not my drink of choice. I'll drink it if I have to, but you know who loved him some wine? Jesus. Jesus loved wine. It was his first miracle, turning water into wine. Amen. And don't give me that crap that they didn't have anything else back then. My mom used to tell me all the time, it's bullshit. They had water, obviously. Goat's milk. Probably Kool-Aid. But wine was their drink of choice. And they got drunk on wine. Everybody gets fucked up when they drink wine. At that wedding, a lot of people got drunk that day. A lot of people. And you know what else? A lot of wives got pissed off. Yeah, hello? Hey, Judas, it's Jesus. What's going down, man? Just hanging out here tonight, man. I'm just gonna stay with the family. Dancing with the Stars comes on tonight. No, man, you gotta come down here. You'll never believe what happened tonight. I met some chicks today, hot chicks. I think they're sisters. I brought their brother back from the dead, man. It was all freaking crazy. Dude, that's like a miracle or something. That's crazy. It's like, I know, right? We're having a house party tonight. Everybody's here. You gotta come out. All right, yeah, man, I'm down. Meanwhile, during the conversation, Judas's wife is listening in. Who's on the phone? Honey, it's Jesus. He wants me to go to a Bible study tonight. Oh, you ain't going if Jesus is there. He's a bad influence on you. What? It's Jesus. He's the Son of God. I don't care if he's the son of frickin' Zeus. Every time you go out with him, you're gone for like a week at a time. Do I need to remind you about the wedding? There's a never-ending supply of alcohol. He doesn't have a job. He goes from home to home to home, mooching off of people. He's always hanging out with them whores. I can't even believe you would think about going. You need to get off your ass, get a job, and find a way to make this family money. God, stupid. I'm a disciple. All right, honey, fine. You know what? I'll find a job tomorrow. Stupid bitch. God, Jesus Christ. What? Oh, no, sorry, Lord, I was just Oh, yeah, don't do that, dude. I don't like that. Dude, Jesus, I can't go out with you tonight. You know, the wife is ragging on me. I gotta get a job tomorrow. A job in this economy, good luck with that. Well, I gotta do something to make money. Judas, you know what? I have a feeling you'll figure something out. Look, if you were offended by that, don't be. Obviously, it was an exaggeration. They didn't have Dancing with the Stars back then.
Oh my.
People do get offended when you say Jesus Christ, God damn it. I don't understand why. If someone used my name in vain, Tim Singer, Tim damn it, I'd be honored. I make fun of the Bible, but only because I find humor in it that most people don't. The Bible has been translated from one language to the next, to the next, to the next, and I think it's lost its true meaning over time. Plus, these were scrolls that we found in the ground that have been there for hundreds of thousands of years, and we have to believe that it's all true? Nobody wrote fiction back then? No science fiction? Let me prove a point. Okay, I think we should build a giant statue of Frodo. Underneath that statue, I want to put the Lord of the Rings trilogy book in there. Because 300 years from now, after the zombie apocalypse, and our demise as we know it, there'll still be survivors who won't know what the hell is going on in their world. They'll find the remains of that statue, find those books, and believe it's their true history. They'll think that the land that they live on was once known as Middle-earth. Also, I think we should throw a ring in there just to fuck with them. Not my ring, somebody else's ring. I don't think I could even get my ring off. My wife and I have been married for 20 years now. Don't clap. Everybody claps for me, but they go up to her and hug her. I'm sorry. What is it that you see in him? Is he rich? Does he have a big penis? No. It's bigger than an Asian's penis, if that's what you think. I don't know what it is that my wife stays with me for so long. She seems to forget from week to week how I annoyed the hell out of her the previous week. Women forget that stuff. It's like childbirth. Why would a woman have one baby after they had another one? Because they'll endure 9 months of hard labor, 9 months of pregnancy, 2 to 3 days of hard labor. They will go through excruciating pain with contractions. They will probably scream, piss, shit, fart, all in front of their family members and doctors who are staring directly at her hoo-ha, which, by the way, could fit all the way to her asshole. All to deliver this slimy little body that the doctor's going to take from her womb, put it into her hands. She's going to cradle that baby, kiss it, lick it. Oh, but it's not over yet. I'm not jerking off. Then comes the afterbirth. Right, cut the cord into the cooler and out the door. I don't know what they do with the afterbirth. And why does it go in the cooler? This is why I don't need hospital food. No, but men forget shit too. Men will be in that delivery room watching that baby come out and wreck their woman's vagina. Wreck it. Childbirth is beautiful. My ass. It's a bloody, disgusting fucking mess down there. Most men will throw up or pass out just looking at it. Oh yes, we'll love you. We'll kiss you. Oh baby, good job. But don't be fooled. We have one eye on your vagina. And we're pissed. We're pissed that we have to wait 6 weeks before we can put our penis back in there. 6 weeks is a long time. We don't have to wait that long anymore. Thanks to the C-section. C-section is the greatest thing that has probably happened for men. A woman can go in, get that baby ripped out, and be home in time to make me dinner. Women are worried about the scar. Don't worry about your scar. Men don't care. And if you had a C-section, we're going to be bugging you for sex within a week. You'll be like, honey, I just had a C-section. There's staples in my belly. I can't have sex with you. I'm not going to fuck your belly. Men will bug women for sex over and over until they give in, because persistence pays off when it comes to women. I know this. My 3-year-old, my son when he was 3 knew this, and unfortunately my daughter's fucking boyfriend knows it. Persistence pays off, and men learn this at an early age, and you know who taught it to us? Dr. Seuss. Hey babe, you wanna have sex? No, I'm not gonna have sex with you. Hey, you should have sex with me. Dude, I'm not gonna have sex with you. I don't like to have sex. You wanna fuck me in a car? No. You wanna fuck me on a boat? No. Would you fuck me on a train? No. Would you fuck me in the rain? No. Would you fuck me on a tree? Would you shut the hell up? I'm not gonna have sex with you. Let me be. You don't wanna have sex with me? No! You say you don't like sex, so you say, just fuck me, just do it. May I say, do it. Alright, fine. If you leave me be, I'll fuck you, will you see? Sounds good to me. No, don't get excited. Normally I can't last this long. This is the girl. I normally just twitch and shit. Say, I do like sex. I do. And I will fuck you in a boat, and I will fuck you with a goat, and I will fuck you in a car, and in the rain, and in the train, and in a tree. Sex is so good, so good. So I will fuck you on a box, and I will fuck you with the box, and I will fuck you with the house, and I will fuck you in the mouse, and I will fuck you here or there. I will fuck you anywhere. I do so love to have sex with you, man. Thank you. Tim, I am. You guys have a great audience.
First off, make sure that the wait staff is working really hard. Make sure you tip them well. And also, I want to say a big thank you from Joe in the back, our sound guy. Without him, a show wouldn't go on.